everything that we got. And I know we'll talk about some of those projects here and there, but the list of projects that our team has put together has truly been a team effort. Whether it's American Magic, Buron Baptist Hospital, Palafox, Sun Trail, airport expansion, I could go on and on, but we said we would deliver with urgency. And that's what we said in this room. And that's a promise we're trying to keep to the doers. So these are the folks that are building our affordable housing in this room, that are the front door to people who want to move into our community and have their kids and grandkids come home. So again, really, I'm just grateful for the opportunity, and I want to give a shout out to everybody running for office. It is not easy. So everybody running, Jermaine and everybody that's up here, certainly wanted to give them credit as well.
I appreciate that. My name is Jermaine J. Williams. I spent the last 15 years organizing in this city. I led the charge for Baptist Hospital during the redevelopment because I, living on East Street, felt like me and my neighbors were left out the process. Right. I feel like that when you do things the right way, you save money, especially the builders. I feel like City Hall, residents, and builders should sit at the table and make the correct action first instead of becoming proactive and spending more money to correct the problem the first time. I'm people first, and that comes from my background of mental health. I was named the top mental health worker of the year in the country this year out of DC. Not DC Reads, DC, the district, I feel like that. You got to be specific, Mayor, you know. But I'm the best in the country, and when it comes to becoming mayor, I will be the best in this city for you. Thank you.
Jermaine.
Yes, sir.
Question. What should be the mayor's priority for the next 4 years?
The people. The people. Everything that comes with the people. As you can see, if you go down Fairfield and Pace, and you see the amount of the unhoused community that is wrestling with untreated mental illness. That is a problem not only from this administration, but from the prior two. This is something that has been passed down. I'm here to stop that. There's so many problems that I can just spit out, but I'm looking at that clock and it is not on my side. But what I will tell you is I'm made for this. I feel like workforce affordable housing is the people that protect us. The police, the fires, the teachers, the nurses, they cannot afford to stay in our growing city. This is an amazing city. I love this city. I was born and raised in this city. I'm from the bottom half of the city, and I'm used to being ignored by the city. And I'm not the only one. I'm working 2 jobs and barely keeping afloat. So people, everything that goes with the people. Everything. There are residents that's right around the corner from me on E and Lee, and they are losing their homes, not because of the taxes, but the property value. And we are doing nothing to protect those neighbors that was inside that historic district, and we are doing nothing to protect them. We're pushing them out, and that is not right. That is not fair, because stability is going to help everyone in this room, especially the builders, especially the builders.
All right. Hello, everybody. It is a Thursday night with the Chop Up Podcast.
You know it. We in the building right now. I'm your host, Big V. Got my co-host.
Hey, everybody. I'm Lisa May, a.k.a. the Egg Roll Lady, and we have a special guest in the house this evening.
Special guest. This is his house. This is his house, man. Welcome home, man.
My shoes off. I got my slippers on, man. I got my slippers on. I'm in sock feet.
We got the future mayor, Jermaine J. Williams, in the building. Everybody give it up and put them axes in the comments. Give it up.
For sure.
I will give you a round of applause.
Yes.
Man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
You
it.
definitely did your thing, man.
Thank you, man.
In this debate, we gotta get into it, man. We played, the first question and the answer. This for y'all that was sleeping under a rock. We had him in there in a debate, and he was in there with the incumbent, with DC Reeves. It just ended up being y'all two.
Yeah.
It couldn't have played out no other way.
Yeah, it was the only way.
It was the only way.
Yeah.
For sure. And, they asked the question, and your answer was just like spot on, man. You just being from here and being from, you know, the lower area, the trenches, basically. Like he didn't really have an answer after that. But going into that, let's just get right into it. Going into that environment right there, like what was you feeling before the first question was asked? What was your feelings like?
I had butterflies from the drive to getting there because, you know, we just speaking honest, you know, when I came into McGuire's and I told the lady at the front, like, I'm here for the forum. And she was like, oh, you're here for Jim Reeves' party right this way. I said, oh. We're going into the away stadium. Like, this is real deal. Me and my campaign manager, we were standing there, and, you know, there was a couple of debates before us, but me and DC was the main event. Okay. And, like, the first question they asked them, I looked at her, she looked at me, she said, but, you know, like, of course, it's like, even back in my rap days, you know, no matter if you're playing football, no matter if you making egg rolls at a big event, no matter what, you're going to have butterflies until it's time to do your thing. Right. And once I sat down, I prepped. I prayed. I praised. I have my rituals that I do, you know. I know who powering me. Right. You know, God is powering me. I'm not, you know, I'm good, but I'm not that damn good. Right. You know. And then also, like, I had a cheat code. So I watched the last episode of House of David. Oh, okay. When David killed Goliath, and he dropped a lot of bars in that episode. And when I finished, it was right at the time for me to leave. Yeah. Man, I could have ran through a brick wall. Obama couldn't beat me that day. It was crazy. So I was ready. He didn't stand a chance, not because it's him or he's not capable. It's just because how I prep, how I train, how I prayed should start with that. And, you know, no matter who was in front of me, they was not winning. Yeah. Yeah.
For sure. So
that laugh always make me nervous.
Look, both the PRs in the room raised our eyebrows like,
That's what the awkward laugh was for.
Nah, it's all good.
2 PRs in here. I'm trying to be careful.
Shout out to Bedroom.
You could ask me anything, man. We in here. But let me tell you, because I came on here 3 times. Yeah. And I want to thank both of y'all because let me thank you first. No, I'm just playing. That's my dog, though. Because listen, though, for real, both of y'all did me a solid. I felt like a lot of people didn't know how to feel about me running until I came on here as a candidate. Now, you know, I didn't came on here before as Jermaine J. Williams, as whatever.
The director.
Director came in with your boy by myself, and I could say whatever I wanted to say. Yeah. But, you know, and I still could say whatever I wanted to say, but, you know, it was different that time. And I was locked in like I'm locked in now, you know, but people personally told me when they heard me on Chop It Up.
Oh, yeah?
That, you know, okay, all right. Yeah. I'm watching you now. I went from not taking you serious to let me see what you're about. And now, not only are they voting for me, they're telling everybody else that they're voting. So to vote for me. So
I feel good about that because it was genuine. You feel me? Like, they don't know that me and you have conversations that's far more exciting than what we record and when we go live on the Chop Up.
Thank God the mic wasn't on before we sat down.
You know what I'm saying? So they don't understand the depths that, you know, our relationship go as far as, you know, I mean, just how we met and everything. We met when Boneface had the, you know, the meeting up at his restaurant. There.
After the drive-by shooting in Wedgwood. Yeah.
So we met after that. So, you know, ever since then, you know, I value your opinion. You value mine.
For sure.
We done got up here, like you said, we talked from a host to a rapper, you know, a director, to running for mayor.
Running for mayor is crazy. It's so crazy.
So it was genuine because the conversations that we had, you convinced me, and just in talking, that Jermaine can really do this.
Yeah, you know, here's the thing, and shout out to Haley. because I talk to Haley almost. It's about 4 people nerves I get on. One of them in this room, and Haley and other people I don't want to name right now, but Haley is one of them. But I talked to Haley today. Shout out to her for passing her exam, and man, that's my dog.
Salute to Haley.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's
That's
go,
my dog.
Hale.
And but she told me that she's told everybody that would listen, not not in the streets or nothing, but just on the opposition,
Right.
who I'm running against. And they said there's way more to Jermaine. She said there's way more to Jermaine, what y'all see at City Hall. Don't sleep on him. And what you heard coming into this interview, he didn't sleep on me. He took a sleeping pill.
Yeah.
You know,
Straight snooze.
yeah, and I always tell people, man, like, no matter who it is, don't underestimate somebody because you see a 5-minute clip of them on Facebook and you
Yeah.
feel like that you know everything about them.
Know they whole life.
You know what I mean? Because like I get around people and they like, I didn't know you was this goofy. Not even like as candidate, but
Yeah.
fire breathing Jermaine. Oh, everybody's scared of Jermaine. Not fighting or beat you up, but down at City Hall, like, black and white people say I scared them.
Yeah. You
know.
know, they take your passion for anger.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. And here's the thing, and this is why I tell everybody, like, everybody used to give me advice. Hey, if you come down here and talk with sense. And I was like, well, when did I not talk with sense? It's just that when you come down here and talking to people, some who may be corrupt, some who may not, but have their mind made up.
Right.
They're not listening to you. But if you say it a certain way, you got to make some noise. Malcolm X said, if you want to be heard, you better make some noise. I'm not coming down there timid. I'm not coming. But I don't prefer to do that. But I know that's the only way we're going to get heard.
Yeah.
But now I'm transitioning it to, like, hey, I'm tired. I got gray in my beard.
Yeah.
My son talking about going to medical school. And, I can't be just activism all day. If I really want to change this city, I got to change. I got to take somebody's job. And then it's not that I changed. It's like y'all finally getting to see that what's been in me this whole time. But only people like you and people who's close to me who would want, it's not like I'm sheltering it, but people didn't even want to, they didn't want to know.
Right.
But I'm glad in the world getting to see it. And some of them people, when I say the world, some of them people, unfortunately, got to see it with a hot mic in their hand, and they already done underestimated me, and it was over for them.
Yeah. I've witnessed that. I witnessed a little bit of that.
Yeah.
So, Lisa, what you over there doing?
Fixing myself up.
I seen her going in the purse. I was hoping she was pulling out an egg roll, man.
Oh no, that ain't in the purse.
My dog got egg rolls in the purse.
When is the next time you popping out with egg rolls? Plug that in.
I actually have been doing more events lately.
Okay.
So more private events.
Yeah.
I
got
was
bougie.
supposed to I was supposed to pop out August 15th for the Smooth Soul Band that Brandon and Kima have downtown, but Grandma wanted a mandatory family barbecue.
Yeah.
And you can't tell Grandma no. So
Nah,
I'll be
definitely not.
attending that family barbecue on August 15th.
Well, we might have to holler at you for election night. Yeah, because can we talk about it now? Yeah,
Go ahead.
We're gonna have I have to check
Green
to the
light.
left.
Okay,
Yeah,
look.
it's a green light.
It's
yeah.
a green light across the board.
So, but we're gonna be at the Bunny Club. DJ Neutron gonna be on the
Okay.
ones and twos for the watch night.
Okay.
And I don't care what happened. I will be the next mayor, but I don't care what happened. We turn it up.
What's the date?
August 18th. That's
August
election day.
18th.
So after
Okay.
you vote, come to the Bunny Club. Neutron gonna be in there rocking. We're gonna have a ball.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a big projection up. We're gonna watch the returns. Win or lose, I'm line dancing. I've never line danced before, but
Okay.
y'all come teach
Which
me.
Well, what
line
song you
dance
got
do
in
you?
mind?
Yeah.
Oh, I would start off with that jump up, shake the middle, whatever. they say.
Or whatever they said.
Oh, that's gonna be embarrassing, but I didn't already
I
say
have
that
to
on
be in
mic.
the building that
No
day.
cameras up on that though. You know what I'm saying? Your boy, I know you in the comments. No camera on that.
Well, shout out to y'all boy. That's gonna be hard telling him no
I was
camera.
gonna say, I ain't
what?
gonna tell you, boo, no
Got
cameras.
drones and
They got
everything.
everything, but
So we seen you about 6 months ago in February. What differences or ideas that you have that are different from February to now leading into August?
Yeah, I came up with a 55-page governing plan that you could go to my website and download. Or if you don't want to read 55 pages, you could go to the interactive tab and it'll tell you exactly what I want to do. We came up with Pensacola Directed Care is something for to address the mental health issues here. And if you look over the past 2 weeks on Facebook, you will see that it's needed. You know, the situation in the mall that we talked about off camera is one that sticks out on my mind. And shout out to the new police chief. We've been working together. It's nothing I really want to publicize because I don't want to. I came at that as a mental health professional and a citizen, not like a candidate. I ain't want no brownie points on it. But if you know about it and what happened and shout out Lil Thugger, he brought it to my attention, and I just picked up the phone and called the chief. So anyway, PDC Pensacola Directed Care is something that we came up with, and it's modeled after Florida Self-Directed Care. That's why I'm even sitting in front of you today. That program got me sober, gave me the seed money to start my film company, certified me as a peer recovery specialist. Also workforce housing. We want to have workforce housing. Our plan is to open 3 and 4 years with a pipeline to 7 more to follow. And when I say workforce housing, that means teacher salaries, which needs to go up.
Right.
Firemen, nurses, you know, those kind of things. Also, the Roots program is also a proactive program that is to stop residents from losing their homes because of the rise in property value and keep our community. Not when I say ours, I'm not talking black, white, every community that makes them their community, keep them in their home. You know, anything can happen. You think you got money now, you don't know what the next 2 years can happen. And that program will stop everybody, every zip code from losing their home. Safe Place for Our Children is another one. And transparency and the Pensacola Launch Initiative. So, in other words, in the short form, from February to now, I thought about, produce, and plan on how I'm going to run the city and make it better.
All right now.
Yeah. So when they asked the question in a debate with you and DC Reeves about the 4th of July, when I heard his answer, or the 4th of July incident downtown to be exact, your answer was more solution based than his. He went straight to something that didn't even have anything to do with the age group. But basically, he was just talking about enforcing a curfew.
Yeah.
I and many other people who, you know, even looked at that before y'all even spoke on it. Anybody who even looked at that on the news or was down there or anything like that, no one was thinking, oh, man, we should do a curfew. That'll solve everything.
Yeah.
Why do you think that, you know, he would answer it in that way, like that would solve the issue?
I'm just going to be completely honest. He was trying to get out of there. That was one of the last questions. He already underestimated me. It was in a comfortable situation for him, and it wasn't going the way that him or his team planned.
Yeah.
And he was just trying to get out of there. More specifically, he said it was drafted on his desk and he's already signed it at that point. He was waiting on city council. So it became more of a press conference than it did an answer. I don't think he has an answer, you know, and I don't mean to beat him up or anything.
Right.
You know, whenever somebody say that, they're finna follow with something like beating them up.
But I will.
Might as well. Nah, I'm just playing. You know, 3 or 4 press releases. Never once said condolences to the family.
Yeah.
The Chief Winstrom did. I had my reserves about Chief, the new chief coming in from Grand Rapids. And when he texted me, when we was texting each other about, and I don't want to just talk. I hope I'm not saying nothing that he didn't want out there. But the first thing he said was, "That mom's hurting."
Yeah.
He didn't say like, "Hey, can you help people? Can you encourage people to sell what they know?" None of that. The first thing he said was, "That mom is hurting," and I was like, "Okay,
Yeah.
okay," but you know that's leadership. We'll figure out what happened. You know, we'll get to the bottom of all that. But right now, somebody's hurting. Somebody lost a son. You know, we have to be there for them just like we have to catch whatever, whoever, whenever. And I just think that it speaks to a larger problem that if you can't tell the family condolences, all the human parts of City Hall of the last 3 or 4 years, you see why it's been going like that, you know. And like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and just like the mayor has not did some good things these last 4 years, because he has, but he's did some bad too, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And like I told that crowd that night of the debate, I'm here to build on the good and rewrite the bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, and my thing is this: every person that really wants change, you have to vote. Don't wait till the 18th. Go early, vote on the 8th. Send a strong message.
Yeah.
Because you have someone that grew up in Morris Court, came from nothing, you know, that went through the hard times. You know, you don't have somebody that's going to be in that office that just, you know, had picture perfect life. Not saying the mayor does, but I'm talking about me specifically. Had to go up the rough side of the mountain, and we sang about that in church, but ain't nothing glorious about going up on the rough side of the mountain.
Right.
And I don't want nobody else to go on that rough side of the mountain. Even if you have problems that seem like it's rough side, I at least want to kind of make it an easier walk up that mountain. But if you don't get out and vote and help me and get me in there so that way I could give this city back to you and be here to listen to you. And it's not just one specific neighborhood, it's every neighborhood.
Right.
Every Little League football program, from the Rattlers to SYSA to every dance group, every whatever, like everybody is going to get a shot at this. Because when it comes to our kids specifically, since we're on the topic of that shooting,
Yeah.
the Department of Justice say, especially the juvenile division, say 6 p.m. to 12 in the morning is the red hot zone for when kids are getting in trouble, killed, whatever.
Yeah.
When you look at Cobb Center, Reba Smith doing a good job. You see what's going on with Fricker. It's closed right now. Don't tell how long it's gonna be closed. But those programs and those recreational centers, they close at a certain time. They close at right about 6 or 7.
Right.
So they leave there. Their mom is working. Their mom, dad, that household, a 2-income household gonna need 2 jobs. You know, so people are working 2 jobs. They can't keep an eye on their teenager. We need to fund those programs like the Rattlers. Let's just take the Rattlers right now. They're a powerhouse football program, Little League here.
For sure.
But just because football season may be over, there's still bonding time. There's still mentor time. There's movie nights. There's, you know, I remember when we were younger, they used to have midnight basketball leagues. You know, there's outside the box things to you know, and it's a funding thing. And if we could step in and help the people that's already doing the work, you know, we ain't got to rewrite programs. There's people out here doing the work. There's is it PD? What's the dance program called with the that's a lot of letters, but I love them. Though. I love them. I know their color's red and black, and they're doing a good job. And I'm not trying to cherry pick on different programs because every program is doing good. And if we can fund them to where, like, you know, they can have operational hours a little later, you know, I think that'd be a good portion of getting these kids, you know, something to do and getting something to look up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take a pause real quick. We have a lot of love in the comments, so I'm just going to skim through some of them. We already know we got Nicole Brandon tapped in with the strong arms. We got your buoy tapped in. Let's go. We got Vedra keeping us on our toes.
Shout out to Luck. I see Luck.
Yes, Brian Luck is in here.
I grew up with B Luck, man. What's up, my boy?
So for those just tuning in, if you want to go to the voting after party, it'll be at the Bunny Club. Doors open at 6 p.m. It is going to be a time, I promise you, because I will be there. Caroline is tapped in, DJ Supernova. We got Albert Collins tapped in.
What's up, AC?
That's my dog.
Enrique.
Enrique, there we
Pensacola in the
go.
house.
All right, my dog, what's going on?
I thought we were signing NDAs. I was like, hold on.
Pensacola in the house. Look at PR ready. She said, Indy.
Yes.
Hey, what's going?
We're gonna go
Enrique, what's
piggyback
up?
off the comment. It shows the disconnect the current mayor has with the community. It was a reaction to an incident versus a solution to the problem.
Absolutely.
And
Celeste.
we have Celeste tapped in.
Hey,
Let's go
Celeste.
early vote. Early voting begins August 8th.
Absolutely.
Okay,
It was
it's around
good.
the
It was
corner.
good seeing Celeste yesterday at the debate. We had another. It wasn't okay.
Yeah.
It was a forum
Uh-huh.
yesterday, and let me say this. I want to clear this up, and I want to clear this up on the air.
Uh-oh.
Every candidate was invited to be at that debate with me in DC.
Oh, okay.
They didn't show, and I'm not saying that because like they didn't show and I did. Don't vote for them. If you're gonna vote for me, vote for what I'm gonna do for this city, not because they didn't show up.
Right.
But they were invited. You know, people are trying to put out there that they weren't invited. Me and the candidates, some of them, talk all the time, and you know, they just look running for mayor, and like I said, working 2 jobs and doing a lot of stuff. So you know,
Yeah. You talked to.
whatever you about to do, please don't do that.
I ain't gonna do it.
Okay.
I ain't gonna do it. I might have did it.
Hey,
I'm glad you put it out there.
Yeah. I got a big red light before I. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
IPR
I
stand
appreciate. Yeah, you know. Everybody gonna want to know what you about to do.
They're gonna be like, what is
I'll
that
mute
do?
the mics.
Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. Nah.
What candidates do you have a decent relationship with?
Listen, man, I love Ann Hill. I've known Ann Hill back when we both were activists before she became city council. That's my dog, and the love is mutual for sure. Jasmine, I got a big relationship with Jasmine. We did a lot of activism together.
Shout out to Jasmine.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Jasmine and everybody over there on her team. I like Trey Wick. We've gotten to know one. Let me tell you one thing about her. Like she shows. It's always usually me and her going at it. You know, because nobody else shows up. So you know, we just gotten to know each other. You
Yeah.
know. So you know, she's cool. I really don't know Eric Shorter. So I don't know much about him.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, you know, when me and DC Reeves are not seeing eye to eye, we are both Florida State fanatics. So
Yeah.
we want Florida State to be back.
All right.
bad.
Both of y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I get to talk trash to 2 people.
Oh my God. We'll be back.
Yeah. I hate to see y'all align on some Florida State.
Well, listen, you know, because it was funny. Somebody asked me, what was y'all, because before, like, you know, man, also shout out Rick Alson, man. That is my dog.
Yeah.
But while Rick Alson was giving the rules, me and DC was talking the whole time, just standing there talking. But we was talking about, you know, Mike Norvell, how much of a long leash do we want Jimbo back? What does he think about the quarterback? And even when they was asking the first question, we still was wrapping up that conversation.
Wow.
Yeah, because we suck right now, and we just want it back bad. Both of us.
Well, what was the answer to Jimbo coming back
From him?
from both of y'all?
We I just asked him, I said, man, have you been paying attention? What's all this Jimbo talk? Because if you don't know it or not, DC Reeves used to work for War Chant, which is their number one. That's
Radio.
a part,
Football radio.
Yeah, and they're part of the 247 network.
Okay,
Not
okay.
247, but you know the big one. Rivals, they're part of Rivals. But I was like, what's all this Jimbo talk? You know, and he was just breaking it down. But you know, from what I hear, Jimbo couldn't stand him as a reporter. So
Oh, that mean he must have been a straight shooter.
I don't think that's right.
Oh,
But we
okay,
could
okay.
move on.
Yeah, we'll move on past that.
Is there anything on the ballot outside of voting for mayor that you want to encourage people who might not follow the campaign or know what like the current like what's going to be on the current voting sheets? Is there like a direction or anything that you want them to go for when voting?
Well, you know, I want people to understand is that election is August 18th. A lot of decisions are going to be made in November. Don't look over August 18th, because if you don't come out, then like one of three things can happen for me. I could win and be mayor. I can go one-on-one with somebody else and go in November, or I can be back as a regular citizen and I get my life back. But it's on you to decide. Now, I will tell you is I picked up an endorsement today from State Representative Angie Nixon, who's running for senator. She just left here. She was at 1216, and if you saw her at 1216, you know how when she speaks, it's a mix of Maya Angelou and Malcolm X. And she can move, and I had to speak behind her. So, but like she's in her primary on the 18th.
Okay.
She's gotten arrested for the citizens of Florida as a state representative, waiting to see DeSantis, and interrupted them with a bullhorn in the state house when they was redistricting the maps. So that's a fighter. That's somebody put their life on the line for us. The least we can do is get up and go vote, and she needs to, because who's currently the senator now, it's not a great situation. So we need to really show up for Angie Nixon.
Yeah.
Okay. We got Kimberly Horn tapped in. Twitch, we got that one guy, Pablo No.
The one guy, Pablo, you know.
We got New Money Sean tapped in.
That's
You
my
gonna
dog.
win.
That's my dog right
We
there.
got Kelsey
Sean.
Lewis tapped in.
Hey,
Make sure y'all
Kelsey.
go vote. August 18th. Special date.
Yep. And early vote. Make sure that y'all early vote, like they said.
Y'all got between August 8th and the 18th. That's 10 whole days
10
to
whole
adjust your
days, man.
schedules at work.
I don't want to
Sure.
hear no excuse.
No
That's
excuses.
crazy.
Yeah.
we
For
gotta
sure.
get on them early. That's crazy.
Definitely. And we're trying to put something together for one of those weekends to where we can just have a good time, hopefully get some transportation out there.
Yeah.
But I do want to say this, and I think it's important. Addis Court, specifically in that area, the polling site was the Fricker Center. It's no longer there. And then they sent out the wrong info. And I'm confused myself
Yeah.
on what the info is or where we're going to be voting. And I will get that to you on the 18th.
Oh,
But
please do.
to skip that, early vote downtown. There's only a few early vote places, and Spring Street downtown is one of them.
Yeah.
Go there, so you don't have to worry about it. Listen, this is a very important election. To get somebody that's coming in to say, I'm doing this for y'all, and I'm finna turn it around for y'all, and show y'all that if change wanted to be made, it could have been made a long time ago. And there's a lot of people that don't want that to happen. They're depending on y'all not to show up. Prove them wrong.
All right.
I'm excited. We always talk about in the community how we don't have enough people enforcing change for us. What's the point of voting in the elections? But we really have somebody close to home that's big on community, that hears us and can really make shit happen. So y'all better go out and vote.
Yeah, man.
Nah,
It's
for
like,
sure.
I ain't gonna lie, Haley lost by a small margin. If we would have showed up for Haley,
Yeah.
like we really should have, we'll be calling her state representative Morissette.
For sure.
It'd be disrespectful to call her Haley.
I hate, you know what I hate at that level is that you really have to live in that district for her to, for her to get
Yeah.
the results that you need. I really hated that.
That's true. And so I remember I was with Haley that night as the returns was coming in. You were there, weren't you? Yeah. And it was a bunch of us. And I told Haley, I said, it's not what you thought it was. I said, wait till them numbers come out. I don't think it was Santa Rosa that you were sure there. And she called me and she said, man, you were right.
Yeah.
We could have showed up a little stronger for Haley. And that's on us. That's on us, because you're talking about somebody that went in there and fought.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm still sad about that. We're still hurting for that.
Right.
And when you think about what the state representatives hold in this area, and You know, Haley has fought for people when they were sleeping, wouldn't fight for themselves. So imagine what she would have did with real power behind her. And that just sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be living in a different Pensacola for sure if we could just showed up just a little bit for her. But here's the thing. You got a rare second chance right now on the 18th. Next Saturday on the 8th. Don't fumble this one because it might not come back around.
Yeah. And just to give Haley a shout out to Haley, man. I'm so
Shout
proud
out
of her.
DJ Hell. Congratulations. My girl passed her test.
Yeah,
So-
she passed that test, and then just to give her some more praise, you know, she been throwing block parties. She been throwing block parties, and they've been pretty successful, man. And a lot of local acts have been coming out and performing, and I love when acts come out and perform outside. It's something about that environment. That's just like you can vibe with them for real. Like they get to show you who they really are. For sure. And I think that's something dope that used to happen all the time that she's bringing back.
Yeah,
So,
I love it.
Yeah. So I
We need more of that.
Gotta give a shout out to that. And not only that, she makes sure that she supports you
Yeah, definitely.
at those events. You know, we taking pictures and all of that. Vote for Jermaine. Vote for Matthias Robinson. Shout out to him.
Shout out Matthias.
Yeah, she keep it around the board. So I love
We all
her
keep
events.
it in the family.
And it's such a mixed community out there. It's not one color, one
Right,
class,
right,
no anything.
right.
Everybody coming together and they vibing out.
Definitely.
That's what make it really, really dope too.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, so many vendors was out there. That was crazy. But let me talk about one of your fundraisers. Man, I may have had the best fish.
I was just about to say, is this the fresh fry?
I may have had the best fish in the city that day.
Yes.
Like, I ain't even.
Yeah, my uncles was back there, like
Whipping
that was crazy because it's like I get that all the time and I take it for granted. But oh yeah, because when you came, you pre-ordered.
Mind you, I pre-ordered now.
I ordered mine from across town.
They had to get the demand was so crazy. They was giving out the pre-orders. I was like, but I pre-ordered.
But we loaded you down though.
Bruh said, hey, Jermaine said, dang, you late. We almost sold out. I was like, but I pre-ordered.
That don't mean come at the very
felt
last
so
hour.
bad.
I definitely would have sold your egg
Hey, my
roll.
auntie said, "Nah, give
Let
him
me
more."
tell you, they made it happen. They made it happen for your boy.
Oh, okay.
They made me a plate that was memorable. I'm telling you.
I heard so much about that fish, man.
Yeah.
Like people was like, even after the campaign, can you keep doing that?
I was gonna say, can you do some fish at August 18th at the Bunny Club?
That'd be smart. We might have to. We might have to.
Man, it was so funny. I pulled up. I walked straight to the grease. I was like, I walked straight to the grease. He's like, nah, man, you gotta go around. You gotta go around. But then I go around and the door locked. I'm like, oh, the door locked. And then you came to the door and let me in.
Yeah.
That was just crazy. But
No, we could have sold as much fish as we wanted to.
for real.
No, for real.
Like it was going pretty fast, and people were still coming. So that was cool, and it was fun, man. We had a good time in there.
Yeah.
So,
Did you expect that?
I ain't gonna lie. Like again, I keep talking about Haley, but watching my dog Stress running her first campaign, like I would just don't know what to expect. So, and then they were putting the pressure on me. They were like, "Oh, yo, you need to speak too." I'm like, "What I'm gonna say?" God bless this fish we about to partake on.
He'll be saying grace and that's it.
But I tell you, when I did speak, man, it was really emotional for me afterwards because it was people showing up. I had people, some people come all the way from Evergreen.
Yeah.
I had people just everywhere. An Amazon driver just was riding by, just wanted some fish, so he just stopped and ate, and it was just all kind of people in there. And to have people interrupt me while I'm talking and say, "We with you, Jermaine," and it felt like the '60s or '70s. I was like, man, it's always emotional for me, man, because I came a long way.
Right.
Where my story, where I came from, man, a lot of people don't make it out of that.
Yeah.
And just to where I come from and just to have a stable job and have a good family is one thing. But to continue on from that and being this close to running the city and, making it better, that's always, it's always crazy.
So let me ask you this, and this is a tough question It's a lot of people in our community that just no matter how much they know you or how much they think they know you, they still feel like it's politics and that you're now a politician. A lot of people have lost faith in politicians. What makes you different?
I'm not a politician, so to me, and somebody said that to me yesterday at the debate, and I had to correct them. Like, I'm not a politician. And they're like, "Well, you running for mayor?" I was like, that don't make me a politician, because a mayor leads with his heart, a politician leads with their pocket. And I'm not on rollback. I'm running out of necessity. I'm running because I'm tired of being ignored. And it is a little selfish because I do come there and fight for the unheard. And if I'm being ignored and I'm bringing the concerns of other people, whether they express their concerns or not, I know what people are going through.
Right.
I'm just tired of it. And so I'm just there to make a change and have a listening ear to every citizen, because, it's not about who got money, who's black, who's white. I've been canvassing even on the other side of 9th Avenue.
Right.
They mad as hell about that recycling. They mad about a lot.
Yeah.
And they're not being heard. And they're not in no bad. They got some nice houses over
Right.
there. So, but every community that's not being heard. And so, I want to just, make this city better for the people who live here. Like, they are the experts. So, and to me, politicians do what's best for the people that are giving into their campaign or they're making money on the side for.
Yeah.
That's a politician. Politicians are people who slinging mud to
They
get
looking
the
out
way
for
they
the
need
sponsors.
to go. Yeah. So I'm not slinging mud. I'm not, I ain't fighting with different campaigns. I'm keeping my eyes on the prize. I'm bringing the issues and I'm bringing who I am and what I want to do. And that's rare.
Not you finish your sentence right at the timer too.
I just see, Mom.
You know, you have a room full of entrepreneurs. Somebody's timer is gonna go off.
Hey, I'm so tired of timers.
But you did it on
you know
point,
how
and
many
he didn't even. I
debates
set this
did?
timer an
Oh, my
hour
God.
ago.
Hey, Lil Thugger, real quick, I was just talking about you, man. What's up? All right, sorry.
No, you're good. We got to go through the comments anyways. Brian Luck said, definitely big on community. New Money Sean says, it takes the people who really from the streets to stand behind this. We need him in there. And I'm speaking it in the name of Jesus.
Hallelujah.
You already won, brother. And you
Yes,
know I'm
sir.
behind you.
Let's go. That's
my
Major
dog.
wants to remind everybody, let's do us a favor. And if you're watching this interview, hit share.
Please.
Help him get out in front of the community and stress the importance of early voting.
Yes.
voting.
Early
Early
voting,
vote.
August 8th,
You got 10
downtown,
days.
Spring Street. You have no excuses.
None.
Sean said, we are going to make a change in our community instead of people in the chair who can't relate to the community. They need people like him and people like me behind him because we've been there and done that before. Lil Thugger in the house. Houses in Shantytown are selling about $200K with little to no renovations.
Hey, you know why that comment is valuable? You know why that comment? I know what you're doing too, Thugger. I see what you did there. But it's a viral clip of us interviewing the artist where we was talking about, the rebuilding that's going on and how people feel about it. And he was like, it ain't going down in Shantytown. And yeah, that's going crazy. I see what you did there.
Okay, plug it in.
Let me tell you something. Hey, and I don't want to speak too much on it because Shantytown is the county. So, I'm focused on city matters. But man, don't trust your eyes in Shantytown because there are things going on behind closed doors that you're going to see. And by the time you see it, it's too late. So, no, it's absolutely going down the street.
Right.
But I think Thugger make a good point because even though that's the county, but on East Street, you cross over just a few feet, then now you back in the city and you see these shotgun houses next to these $500,000 houses. And then you see the Fricker Center just got millions of dollars pumped into it. So like I said at the debate yesterday, they're welcoming the new and about to say goodbye to the old, i.e., the people who built that neighborhood. And I'm trying to stop that. Now, it's not a thing that we don't want new people there.
Right.
But we want the people who built that neighborhood, made it what it is, to where people want to come. They need to stay there too.
Yeah. So for sure.
Shout out Haley Morissette. I want to shout out Maine Advocacy. People don't know, but the RFP for Baptist was reissued with the people's demands.
Yes, and if you're just joining us, Haley, I've said your name about 12 times so far. So
Woo! Better late than never.
Yeah. Sean said, what Sean say?
I meant to say people who are in the chair who can't relate to the ones from the streets. All they thinking about is money when we want a real change.
Oh yeah, nah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's the everyday people. It's the people that been through stuff that's gonna make that change. And I tell you this, I encourage all of y'all. If you got any small aspirations of running for office, do it. Do it.
Yeah, that was my next question. What advice do you have for, and I'm just gonna say our community, young Black men, young Black women who want to get into running for politics or community activism, but just don't know where to begin or start? Like, what advice would you have?
I just say get out there and just do it. You know, especially with technology now, it's easy to learn about the issues. It's very easy. And just true. And just go sit and listen at City Hall, take a couple notes, go back and research. It's very easy. But more importantly, though, just do what God tell you to do, because what we do as a community, like, we go ask our friends something or our family something, and we love them, but sometimes we give them too much respect. There's like, you ignore what God put into you because of what you could see or the person you could talk to. And like my brother, he's very protective of me. He's like a dad. Our dad died when I was 6. So I looked up to him and still do. I told him I was running for mayor. He was the first person in the city to know he was not happy. And he said, just don't get embarrassed. We had a conversation about a month ago. He was like, man, listen, grandmama say you ain't been by my dad's mom. You ain't been by we ain't seen you a while. I said, like you said, I'm trying not to be embarrassed. He said, oh man, that ship sailed. I don't care what happened on the 18th. You done turned this city up. He was like, you good. Like, and that's what I'm saying, because people just don't know who you are. Like, when you take on other people's identities, you lost. When people see that they can't do it or they have fear, but you don't, and you take on their identity and lose that heart of a lion that you got, and you have that heart transplant, and you take that coward, and not saying like my brother coward none, but or you just take that messed up heart of that doesn't fit you. That's a tough pill to swallow, and that goes for anything. Yeah. You want to make clothes, you want to be a judge, you want to. I don't know, you want to be the best janitor in the city, and you think of people looking down on you, but your passion is cleaning. Do you. If you ain't out there stealing from nobody, you ain't out there killing nobody, you ain't out there, neglecting your kids, you're doing everything the right way, who cares how you get it, and who cares what people say, who cares what people think? I promise you, if God put it in you, believe it, they're going to believe. Show them who you are. It's been this whole time people thought they had me figured out. That was some loudmouth, uneducated activists that can move the people. But now they're finding out quickly that I'm not just your next mayor, I might be your next governor in a couple of years. You don't know.
Pop it.
You
That's
heard that on the Chop Up podcast first.
And you know what it is? You are actually changing the thought process of a lot of people. Like, I think in Escambia County, especially when it comes to Black communities, sometimes they get stuck into the thought process of that's the way it's always been. Mm-hmm. It's always been like this. Mm-hmm. We ain't never had this. Mm-hmm. Instead of saying, well, damn, we ain't never had this. It's time for us to have this. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think you changed that.
And it happened. I appreciate it. And I know I ain't did it by myself, because you helped change that too. You know what I'm saying? All of us, everybody in this room has helped change that.
Right.
Because the person sitting over here done a lot.
Yeah.
And whenever you see me winning, it's probably something that she done, and not me. But all of us take part in that, whether we give ourselves credit or not, because it's our time. Because you know who heard that more than anybody? This the way it's always been. Harriet Tubman heard that more than all of us.
Damn.
And then Martin Luther King and Malcolm heard that. You know, then Obama heard it. And now we're hearing it. Now we're that next ones that's getting tired of hearing that.
Right.
You know, things have always been this way, so change them.
Right.
It's easy.
Yeah. You know, and me moving down here because I moved down here from DC. So I'm used to nothing but black folks running for offices, like, you know, running for mayor, running for city council or whatnot. It's always somebody black.
Yeah.
So that was the norm of what I'm seeing. And then I come down here. And so just to hear somebody's thought process like that, I'm like, what? Man, I ain't seen nothing but black people run for mayor. I ain't seen nothing but black people run for these offices that y'all talking about, police chief, any of this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm moving down here from that. So it was already the norm for me. So that was definitely one of my answers. Like, so change it. You see, it's somebody that's coming up, that's running, that had the balls to even run to begin with, and they making some sense.
Yeah.
Stand behind, because I'm a firm believer too, and don't just stand behind somebody because they color. It's still they got to be.
For
you
sure.
got to be making sense.
For sure. Listen, I said this from the start, and I said it. Man, y'all done changed this thing around so much. I don't even know where I was sitting at when I said. I think I was over here.
Yeah.
But I was like, man, don't give me your vote. Let me earn it. Don't give me your vote. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. My mama told me.
Yeah.
You're gonna earn my vote. My mama don't play.
Mom tell you that. You already
We know the value of voting. I tell you what, like, you come in my house on election day and then vote, you might as well go into the homeless shelter. They don't play about that voting. And it's been drilled in me how much blood, our people blood ran in the street. They used to have marbles in a jar and say, guess how many marbles in here, just to get the right to give you your license to vote. And we've come a long way. This right of vote has not been given to you. It's been granted. It's been passed down to you, but people have literally died for that right. And we hear that all the time, and that's the dangerous thing about cliches. Yeah. You forget what those words mean, but really close your eyes and think about it. Just see somebody's face that you just made up and just imagine them in the street dead because they wanted to vote so bad. And here your lazy ass is, won't even get in your car and go down there, and you ain't even have to have a hangnail to get it. That's selfish.
And jobs give you leave to go
They
vote.
they pay you to go vote. Bro, what is on the clock?
On the clock.
You know what I mean? So it's unreal, man. And then let's not even talk about that. Like, don't just vote. Go vote in an educated way. Don't go down there voting for anybody other than me now. You know what I'm saying?
At the same time.
But if you don't want to vote for me, you should have a really good reason why you're not. Not because it's anti-me, but whoever earned your vote, you should have something must have touched you, struck your nerve.
No,
Not
I feel
'cause you
like
saw
that's
they
anti-you, but you know.
Huh?
I said, no, I feel like that's anti-you. If they don't vote for you, y'all better vote for me. Y'all ain't got no reason not to vote for him. I can say it.
Pop it. Yeah, you can pop it.
I
PR.
appreciate it.
That's my
Thank you.
PR talking right.
Celeste said, when these council chairs come available, run for them. A strong city council is important. Come to your city council meetings on a regular each month. Isn't it the third Thursday of each month? Do we know?
And, you know.
Because I feel like they changed it a couple times.
They changed it a couple times.
Okay.
So, and then they got so many sub meetings and CRA boards. And, man, let me tell you something. I didn't have 14 hours of sleep this week. So, I'm tired.
Okay.
So, yeah. But yeah, no. And because the mayor gonna need a strong city council.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because even though we got the strong mayor, I can't just go in there doing whatever I want to do.
Okay, I might apply.
Do your thing, dog.
I'll be a politics baddie. I can do it.
Man, do your thing, man. I'm serious, man, because there's gonna be some seats coming up.
Yeah.
Before we let you go tonight, let me see if we can squeeze in
Y'all,
this
I'm
comment.
chilling, man. I'm having a good time.
Yes,
I
he
brought
said,
my
I'm
sleeping
sorry
bag.
I don't get to talk to anyone about these things. So here we go. Are we ready to talk about the foreign affairs that's taking over our job industry? Canada, Brazil, Israel, etc. The big money jobs are in the hands of those people who originate outside of USA. Our elites are selling us out to the outsiders.
If you think you're getting a job out there at that port that's coming in, you dead wrong.
Damn.
You dead wrong. And that's just my personal opinion. No, I agree with everything he's saying. And there's, always be question politicians when they brag about the jobs that they brought, but they didn't go into detail on how you're going to get them.
Yeah.
Nobody ain't asking for jobs. We asking jobs for us. How many naval welders Not
a lot.
And what are they building down there? Who are they building it for? How many are they said, look, we bringing this amount of people, we can have a couple of your people if they're qualified, and then talking specifically to your audience, because I know it's the age range and everything, you're going to have to get a TWIC badge to get out there. You know what that come with? Background check. And look, I got a background. It ain't nothing crazy, but I got one. I could go get any job I want right now. I got DCF level 2 background clearance. So thank God for that. Not everybody does, though. Can you get a TWIC card? Can you get that to even get out on the port to even work that job? So no, I think he's definitely right on that. And that's why you need to vote local, state, federal. Vote in your interest, not because, I just seen that yard sign before I came in. I don't know who that is, but I'm going to vote for him. That's crazy.
His last
crazy.
name Williams. He must be kidding me. I'm gonna vote for him.
Vote for him.
They said, talk to us. So the chat loves it. The chat loves it.
Nah, they love what you're talking about, man. So let me ask you this: What's a question you wish people would ask you, but they never do?
Hard ones. And when I say hard ones, not somebody to say like, so with the 85 million general fund, how much are the, not nothing like that. Just hard ones. Questions that make me feel uncomfortable. I did a recent interview and they straight up asked me, how many times you been arrested? I want people to see that I'm not thin-skinned and I don't squirm and I don't duck and I don't dodge, Or if you ask me a question like yesterday in the debate forum.
In the forum.
They asked me something and man, you know how many people was there yesterday?
How many?
It was packed.
It was packed?
It was standing room.
Where was the location?
Downtown library.
Oh, okay.
So many people there. And they asked me about planting new trees or something about the trees and the grass, which is important. And I just straight up told them, I don't know. I need to take a look before I just sit up here and spit out anything. Let me take a beat and I look more into that, but I can't give you nothing today. Because I'm going to be honest with you and I'm going to keep it a buck. Because it don't even matter. It's the stuff I do know about and I feel confident in. I'm not making a move before I talk to experts, and that's experts on the subject matters and then the experts that lives in the city.
Right.
And that's the ordinary residents, who the people it's going to affect. Then we'll make a decision. So, I just love being asked questions that are not rehearsed. Like, hey, man, you talk about your lived experience all the time. Like, how did it feel when, you couldn't get it right?
Right.
Or, stuff like that. Now, don't ask me about my love life now, because that's
You gotta
super
draw the line
private.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let me take it off my list.
So what's it like dating a politician?
I'm quick to ask that.
Because if you want to ask her what it's like to date a politician.
Oh, don't worry. We'll bring Kelsey on.
You know what she gonna tell you? She said, I don't know, you're gonna have to ask DC girl.
Because
I'm
no
not a politician.
I know that's right. Not her PR on point now.
Oh, man. I'm about to give you some rapid questions.
Yeah, let's go.
Jump in, too, Lisa. I'll give some rapid ones. Police funding, increase or keep the same or decrease?
Well, you can't even really answer that question because the homestead tax is on the ballot in November.
Oh, okay.
So if the citizens vote for that, which that means that, they'll do away with property tax. Mm-hmm. And a lot of the property tax funds the police and it funds first responders. So if the citizens do elect to get away with property taxes, and then we're in a crisis. Then I'm gonna be going to look for some. That won't even be a real question. So,
Right. All right, got you. Should the city do more for the homeless?
The unhoused, because I don't like the word homeless.
Let's say unhoused.
Yeah,
Good call.
absolutely, absolutely. I was at a unhoused thing today at Brownsville, man. Absolutely, absolutely. It's rapid, so I want to go in there for a little bit, but go ahead.
More money for parks or roads?
Well, here's the thing. I think that's something you need to look at, because, when you think about roads, you got to holler at DOT, and you know what I'm saying. But when you talk about parks, then, you could look at the $300+ million budget, and, you can finagle that. But, some of these roads are states, and, so I know one thing, I'm tired of these potholes around here.
The city of Pensacola owes everybody a brand new set of tires.
Yeah.
It's a lot of potholes out here
sure.
and a lot of orange cones
Boom,
on the
boom,
interstate.
like- But see, and then when you even think
Dumb speed bumps in the neighborhood too, bro.
And when you think about that question, which is a really good question, I was like, dang, I don't know, man, because I like the parks, but I'm tired of these roads too.
I'm tired of these roads.
But my mind went to the process of it. But when you're specifically talking about the mayor, it's only city roads.
Okay.
So it's like, you probably, let's take East Street. It's going to be good from downtown or Sanders Beach all the way there. We get right to the county, it's gonna get ragged. So, so because of that, I take the parks.
Biggest challenge facing Pensacola in one word?
Corruption.
All right.
Do.
Favorite local small business?
Rapid, come on.
The egg roll lady.
Okay, y'all heard it here first at the Chop Up Podcast. Lisa Pro Egg Rolls. And real quick, I'm gonna put a pin on that because I actually have a new client that checked out my Lisa Pro Egg Roll page today for the meal preps, and she tapped in via YouTube. We have McKaylin. They long abandoned Pensacola residents when they bring quote unquote jobs here. We need local minded leadership. This is amazing to hear. Thank you so much. And I can't wait to feed you this upcoming week.
Yep.
All right, back to your rapid questions.
All right. We back. You had a little commercial break.
Okay, yeah, let's get it.
Favorite Pensacola event?
You know what's I think should be my favorite Pensacola event? The Chop Up Week.
That's what I'm talking about.
Man,
A whole
he is
week?
a
smooth.
whole week.
Oh, man.
Parties in parks, giving back to the unhoused while cooking out, and then block party just straight. You get Remy Red, then you get an up and coming, and then you bring in some rock bands, and we got to put that together.
Nah, for sure.
Okay.
Nah, for sure.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it here
Yeah,
first.
that would be hard because I'm telling you, man. I always tell the story. I'm sorry to pause your rapid questions. I was the first time I saw you was on Dirty Glove Bastard.
Oh, damn. That was the first time you saw
That was
me?
the first time I saw you. That's how I knew who you were way before I met you.
Yeah.
Because I love Dirty Glove Bastard. I love especially doing all that. When Young and Ace and all them boys was coming through there, and I just like to listen to interviews. And it was like, yeah, we based out of Pensacola. I was like, wait, what? But the way you've grown since then, man, it's like it's already going there anyway, man. You didn't already bust the glass ceiling, so why not?
Right.
Might as well do a Chop Up month.
Man. Week. Let's start with the week.
Yeah, we do week. We do a week and
We
go
can
from
do
there.
a week. One word to describe your leadership style.
People.
That's one word.
Yeah, it's just one
That's
word.
one word, V.
Because you know what? Everything surrounds people. To make me whole doesn't make you whole.
Right.
But every person has their own problems. And whatever can make that person whole. Like, I think when you say people, you just named everything. you
Yeah.
know?
Finish this sentence.
Okay.
Pensacola deserves.
Jermaine J. Williams as mayor.
Boom.
Period.
That's it for my rapid questions.
I'm going to finish out these comments and we can go ahead and close it out. If y'all have any questions, go ahead and plug them in real quick. While y'all got the exclusive one-on-one with Jermaine J. Williams, we got Celeste saying plants. Oh, that was with the job situation. Sean said a big change on the way. We already pronouncing him as Mayor Williams. We sure do.
Already.
Celeste said, as a city employee, I can tell you the 3 questions are one of the top or tree questions. It could be 3 or tree. The tree.
Yeah.
Kelsey, we will be putting together something. We'll link up and do a podcast episode.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord.
Yes, we'll have a girl talk.
Not oh Lord.
Girl talk. Same answer given almost to the T. Good job remembering your improv answer.
That's what you've been practicing.
Who said that?
Who said that?
Lil Thuggin. Leon Thompson tapped in via YouTube. Peace and blessings, Chop Up Nation. Here to show love and support. Much
Shout out
love.
to LT.
Yes, from me and the AYR tribe.
All year round.
Oh, okay. Learning new acronyms. Celeste said, roads, Jermaine. You would be shocked how many of those potholes are in state roads, not city maintained. Kelsey said, yes, too many. I-10 hate it. Yes, I can't go 50 on I-10. That's a crime itself. Celeste says, Scenic Garden, Bayou 9th, all state roads. I-10. See, everybody upset about these roads.
Yeah, man, these roads something else, man. But they trying though, man, because like every time I go hit the interstate at night, man, it's just they shutting them down, paving them. Have you been on the interstate lately?
Nah, I don't go because of that.
Yeah, it's too much.
I'm back road king right now.
I feel that.
Vedra said, proud of you. Can't wait to call you mayor. And we have Matthias
There
Robinson
you
tapped
go.
in. Make sure
Shout
y'all
out
go
to Matthias.
vote.
Go
I
vote.
tell you, man, about Matthias, man, it's just like they had that. His candidates had a debate from the Republican side, and he's running as a Democrat, and he was right there staring them in the face. I love it when we go to the Lions Den, because again, let me say this. Good call. Thank you. Like we telepath.
Yeah.
So let me say this. No, we did not leak the audio to that debate. I posted the picture and I talked about how the night went. And now since I did my AMA on Reddit, Reddit is not a thing for me. I didn't even know that existed, to be honest. And so I just posted it in Reddit because ever since I started seeing AMA, I did my AMA on there, they're super engaged about this mayor's race. So I was like, that's a crowd I need to start talking to more.
Yeah.
And so I let them know that happened. And somebody commented, and then somebody else commented under that. Somebody was like, I wish it was recorded. And then somebody else commented and said, well, there's always audio. I said, oh, for real? I went because I wanted to see how I did. You know what I'm saying? Because they wouldn't let us take video and audio, and I never disrespect house rules. But whoever put that link up there, they put in a downloadable format. So it's crazy. So that's how it's been spreading around. It's been going around. A lot of people have heard it.
Yeah.
But with that being said, circling back to the original point with Matthias, that was something like how my debate was. You go to the Lions Den where they don't expect much out of you, and then you go in there and you show them who you are. Even though they didn't give Matthias a mic, him standing there, and I saw him that night. That boy had on some shiny shoes. They were hard bottom. He wasn't playing no games. So shout out
go,
to
Matthias.
him.
Let's go. Karen Lisa Williams tapped in. Yes, sir. Let's go. Vote, vote, vote. Ken Thompson says, I know he finna win. Well, that's what I've translated. Yeah.
All I see is win, win, win.
Yeah,
no
that's
matter
what
what.
that's all
So
I see is
it.
win.
I appreciate that.
Win.
Straight
No matter
W.
what.
I appreciate that, man. And look, man, y'all make sure August 8th starts early voting. I can't stress that enough. Anything can happen on the 18th.
Yeah,
Anything can happen.
If you're in the county, especially on the uptown area, 9 Mile 4H, the 4H building is another one of the early voting spots. Just to plug that in there.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm gonna tell you, I've heard so many stories over the years where people like, I'm not gonna early vote, I go on election day, and they catch a flat, or they
What?
get sick, or they gotta go to the emergency room and their voice is not heard. There's no reason to wait.
Right.
Get it out the way early, and then come party with us at the
Then come party
at the
with
Buddy Club.
us.
Man,
We gonna have fun.
Look, I've been early voting ever since COVID.
Oh, for sure.
Well, I ain't trying to be in no crowd like
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say if you early vote, you beat the crowd, you get in and out. You can do that on your lunch break. You don't even have to tell your boss.
Yeah, while y'all in line, I'm posting my sticker.
Well,
I'm posting my vote.
Posting my sticker. I voted.
You know we love to go post that. I vote still.
I
I'm
voted.
gonna tell you, I'm just a little worried. I'm an ugly cry when I get in the car on next Saturday after I go vote for myself.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. So, cause it's like for real, man. Like, man, what a journey.
Mm-hmm.
What a journey, and that's why I encourage everybody to do what's in your heart.
For sure.
Don't trust your eyes. Don't trust your bank account. Don't trust your qualifications that they say you may not have. Do it.
Yeah,
And you will surprise yourself and others in the process.
for sure. Man, welcome home.
I'm here.
Welcome
I got. Hey, look, I'm
home.
finna go take a
Yeah,
shower back
go
here.
ahead, man.
And I'm
Make-
lay
make
down.
you
and
it's some
get
food. It's some food in the
noodles.
fridge, man. Go warm it
man.
up.
Yeah, I'm in my sock
It's
feet.
always a pleasure, bro.
Thank
always
you.
a pleasure when you come through on our platform, man. The
I
Chop Up
appreciate it.
Podcast loves and supports Jermaine J. Williams.
Appreciate
Y'all
it.
make sure y'all get out there and vote.
And I want to say
Vote,
this
vote,
really
vote.
quick. The next time I'm on this show, we're gonna be broadcasted live from the mayor's office.
What? Man, we
With
gonna
that
go
nice
crazy.
view and
Okay,
everything.
We gonna go crazy.
Chop up at the mayor office.
Drop them axes,
We
man.
moving on up, y'all.
Look,
Yes,
make sure
yes.
you follow us on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube page. Follow us on Instagram. Both of those is the Chop Up Podcast. On Facebook, it's the Chop Up Podcast LLC. And on TikTok, it's the Chop Up Podcast LLC as well. Till next time, we are out of here. Peace.
Till next time.